Shalom. As you can see, we are here at the Maarat HaMachpela, beautiful hills of Hebron surrounding, and of course, beautiful monument here to the Avot, here in the holy city. You can see there's some people here today. I think there are a lot of people coming around on the highways because of the Seger quarantine that's coming on. But we're here. We're going to do some learning and teaching. And as you can see, I got my my official face on. But we look forward to spending some time together soon. There's a famous story from the Maarat HaMachpela. It's in the book of Hesed Avraham by Rabbi Avraham Azoulai, who was a very big kabbalist about 200 years ago. And the story is that a certain sultan came through Hebron, and for some reason his very expensive sword got dropped down in this cave that we're walking towards. And he sent down one of his men, and the man didn't come back. And he sent another one, and that guy didn't come back. So they got a little scared, and they sent for the Jews, and they said, bring us the leader. And so they brought Rabbi Avraham Azoulai to the cave, and they said, the Sultan's sword fell down in the cave, down in there, as you can see, which is apparently the tunnel to the real entranceway to the Maarat itself. And the Sultan asked the Jew to explain what was happening. And he told him that this is a place we don't go. This is a place that we are not allowed to go. And the Sultan said, well, I want my sword. And if you don't go down and get my sword for me, then I will have to, over the end of your life. So Rabbi Avraham went down into the cave, and he was greeted at the door by a tremendous figure. And some say it was Adam Arishon, some say it was Avraham Avinu. But he was admitted to the cave, and he was instructed to sit down and write a whole book of secrets that were given over to him. And that book is called the Chesed LaAvraham. And in that book there are many, many secrets about the Geula, their final redemption, when it will be, the signs that we will recognize. And it is certainly an inspiring book. Rabbi Avraham came out with the sword, and he came out and gave the sword back, of course, to the Sultan. And they informed him that that year he would pass away, which is a theme we've spoken of before. The idea that when a person enters into a super high level of holiness, it might well be that his soul is not able to come back to this world and exist in the low physical plane that we find ourselves in. And so that is one of the signs that a soul is being taken out and removed from this world and taken to a higher world. With all that said, the people of Gush Etzion in Israel are mourning Ahuvia Sandak, who was killed in a very suspicious way last week, and people are still mourning and talking and upset because there's been an obstruction of justice and proper investigations. But we all need to pray for the just one in heaven to pass judgment on those who need that, and to give mercy to the family and the friends of the suffering people. We all should feel their pain and understand that there is a war of holiness going on. For these holy places, they're not standing here for nothing. You know, these holy places were bought with Jewish blood and sweat and many, many tears. But we're strong and we'll return because we have Hashem. That's all we ever need. That's all we'll ever need. So I want to just pass this along to all of you. God bless you. Have a great week. We'll talk soon.